Hey guys, welcome back to Tiny House Customs. I'm Dan. In this three-part video series, I'm going to show you how I framed my lofted living room floor. So this is part one of a three-part video series. The link for the other two parts will be in the description below once they're uploaded. So if you haven't figured it out already, this whole area, my living room, is going to be a giant crawl space. So I'll have everything that will mechanically run the house. Hopefully future solar batteries, the inverter, and the other thingy, charge controller, my water pump, filtration system, hot water heater, everything that the house needs to run off-grid will be stored in this location. So I've already insulated everything that's going to be in there. So everything comes up to where the floor is going to be, and I've also placed plywood on here to act as a fire stop. It's recommended that you place fire blocks in walls that are over 10 feet tall, or where there's a separation in floor. Since I balloon framed this house, which means the studs run from the floor all the way to the rafters, and there's going to be a separation with a floor in the middle of it, you need to put fire stops on those points. So this will act as a fire stop for these locations. I just need to put fire blocks on that corner right there. So how I'm going to do this, I'm going to attach a ledger board. I've already snapped my line at the correct height, so that when I do plywood this, the plywood will be flush with my sill for my doorway. So the first thing I need to do is start cutting pieces and filling in. So the ledger board is going to get nailed on here, and then I'm going to take some hangers, some 4x4 hangers, and put them on there, and then I'm going to nail two 2x4s together and sit them in there. That'll give me more headroom underneath, and also gives me more headroom up above, having it smaller like that. It should be strong enough. If there is some bounce or sag in it, I might just build a wall underneath it right here in the middle to carry the weight if it's sagging a little bit, but I don't think it will. It'll be pretty solid. I mean, are these videos even exciting anymore? It's the same damn thing over and over again. Measure your piece, cut your piece. Put your pouches on, you're working. So I'm going to have a 2x4 run from this wall, nailed into this wall right here, to the other side, and then I'm going to have this ledger run into it. So I need to notch this insulation out. Good enough. I'm just going to bring that up to my red line. I can measure for this piece 11 foot 1 3/8. In theory, they should both be the same, eh? Eh? They are. Oh my goodness. So what's going to happen here is, I don't know. So what's going to happen here is this upper loft is going to come, it's going to overhang this by a few inches. So I need a way to get down into my bedroom. So what's going to end up happening is this is going to get cut out right here. I'm going to build a wall right here to carry the load from the joists. I'll have another wall back here, and I'll have a wall right here. So I'll have like a 2 foot wide by like 2 6 hole right here with this cut out, so I can go into the basement or into my bedroom. Right here I'll have a wall that seals that off, so the only opening into the bedroom will be a small opening right there. I'll just have one stair tread right here, so you can get up into the kitchen. Oh, might have shit myself. Might have shat a little. That was smooth. 11 foot 1 3/8. So this one needs to get notched around this pipe. So I'm just going to come over here and mark the center, and it needs to go down about 3/4 of an inch. Take a cut off piece here. I'm going to go a little bit bigger because I want some wiggle room. That looks good. That'll work. Now I want to be really careful when I'm working around these tanks. I don't want to puncture them, crack them, do anything to them. So my main goal right now is to get these joists on over the top of it and cover this so I don't drop anything on these pipes or damage them in any way. I crowned it. I made sure the crown was up, but it really doesn't matter because it's going to get nailed everywhere. So I nailed my two ends. I'm just going to push down in the middle, and I'll nail it in so I'm on my red line. Make sure it's good all the way. Since I'm designing this house on the fly, I'm going to figure out how this is all going to work out. So I'm going to square that up. This is where the opening will start. My kitchen height is going to be right about here. And I'm going to have cabinets on both sides, and they're going to come out, what do cabinets come out, 2 feet? Let's imagine they did 2 feet. Alright, and then we'll measure over here 2 feet. Alright, then I'm going to find the center. Well, I guess I could have found the center of the whole thing. Let's go 2'6". That's humongous. I would rather have a small step going up and more space going down. Things just aren't working out like I planned. Designing on the fly, that's what you get. So fast forward 30 minutes. I still don't know what I'm doing. 44 1/8. So I think that's where it's going to start. So I'll have a step 9 inches down, 9 inches down, and then the floor will start right where my heels are, so I can bend down and be underneath the loft, and I can waddle my way into the bedroom comfortably. Are you with me? I don't think it needs to be that wide though. I think I'm 2 inches too wide. Oh, this one's bowed, probably pretty big. Oh God. Oh, that's pushing on it so hard. Sawzall, fix that. So when I put this ledger board in, it was a little long, and so I really had to hit it in, but when I did that, it pushed on this, and it put a really big bow in it. So I'm going to go right here. So I'm going to take off about 1/8 of an inch so that this will straighten back out. I'll have to make 2 cuts because there's nails coming in this direction, so I'll cut it at 1/8, and then I'll come and cut it flush. Good. Every time I nail something up, I want to make sure it's flush on top. Checking, checking, everything gets checked. Oh, that's beautiful. I did this in one of my other videos, but I never explained what I'm doing. I need this block right here to go right here, but since both of them are bowing out, this is short, so it's not going to get wedged in there, but it is the correct length. So to get it just hanging there, so I just place a nail, and then you bend it over so that it's hanging off the end, and I did it to both sides. Now I can place that board in there, and I can have it hang there. There you go. So the thing I'm trying to figure out now is a comfortable width. Now I'm going to have 3/4 inch trim on both sides here, so this is going to actually be 1.5 inches smaller. 54 3/4. Now I'm going to check everything from multiple different spots. 36 and 36 and then for shits and giggles. Yeah. So when I walk in, I'll have a closet right here, and then I'll have a little bit of space right here. Then I'll have a stairwell that goes down. Right here, this just gives me a perfect opportunity to do some type of bookshelf, cubby storage, or something like that. Got some baskets, and I made little cubbies where the baskets can go in. On this side, I'm going to have my wood stove, and then I'll have my closet that holds all my clothes, which will be flush with the countertop all the way across. So now underneath here I can build a wall so it's flush on this side of the 2x4, and that 2x4 wall is going to hang off the end, so it'll support the joists on this end, so I don't need to add any hangers here. I need a name for my tiny house. Is Innovations, because this motherfucker is innovative, innovator, innovations, innovator, the innovator. The innovator, innovations. I don't think it's been taken yet. It's definitely no chemical free house, that's for sure. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can follow my build. If you liked the video and felt it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave your comments down below letting me know what you thought. And if you'd like to show me some love, click right up there and show your support. Thanks so much for watching, guys.